all the different camps in board gaming. We're all gonna die. Wow, that went dark.
3, 2, 1, bro.
What's up, everybody? My name is Nick Murphy. I am one half of the Bros Murph, and this is Metagame Minute. Ooh! Metagame Minute is a twice-weekly segment where Mike and I talk about anything we want to talk about in board gaming. And today, I want to talk about expansions, but specifically the containers they come in, the boxes. What I want to know, basically, is do you keep expansion boxes? Question done. Metagame Minute over. Psych! I'm always curious of this because it's an interesting concept. I feel like there's like two camps: people who keep every box ever, or people who throw away every box ever. I actually used to be in one camp and now am kind of in another camp, and I think that's pretty common a lot of times in board gaming. It used to be every single box I ever got for board gaming was kept. It was on the shelf because I'm like, look at my trophies. I have all of this. I have worked for it and paid for it with my own money. And that gave me a lot of pride. And so I'd keep everything. But the problem is eventually you start running out of space with all these shelfy shelves back here. And you kind of have to start being like, I have two boxes I could combine into one. And that's really my question. Do you just throw everything in the base game box, or do you keep the boxes? Some people do, some people don't. And I think a lot of it comes down to storage. Nowadays, if we get an expansion, all of it gets taken, put in the base box, and that expansion gets thrown away. That's just how it is. We don't ever really keep boxes. Except for two. We have kept the Tuscany Viticulture expansion box and the Scythe Invaders from Afar box. And I think it's just because the art's really nice, and for some reason, I love how thick Stonemaier Games boxes are. They're so sturdy that I'm just like, someone put a lot of work into this box. It's so sturdy, I don't want to give it away. So here's the thing. There's nothing inside these boxes. We just kept them and put them up here, kind of like Tupac or Roger here. And I think it's just because they have nice art, and they're such nice thick boxes, I didn't really want to get rid of them. So which camp are you in? Do you keep everything ever? Or do you just throw everything away and put it all in one box? Do you have one of those storage units that like the bit box things where you get rid of all your boxes and you put all your games in these little like mini boxes that go in like a box that go on the shelves? That was weird. I want my trophies up here. It's like a bookshelf. I can't read on an iPad. Nah, I want a book. I want to do this. I want trophies on my bookshelf. Ooh. So let me know what you do. Let me know what camp you're in. I am very curious to know because, I don't know, it's fascinating to me. So until next time, whether you keep all the boxes, you throw them all away, you remember, the more meta, the more better.
Now, we all know that Nick is the artist, but I'll bet you I can sketch you right now. And while I'm doing this amazing sketch, check out Restoration Games. They sponsor us, and there's information for where to find their games, not illustrations, down below. And this has gone off the rail. I'm so sorry. You are way more beautiful than that. But go ahead and click over another video. I fail.